Hello and welcome back to this Trails in the Sky blind let's play with me, Estelle jrpg. In the last episode we spoke to the Calvard, the Arabonian and the Queen of Liberal about these threatening letters, and as we still had the Liberal news service to do, but as we left the castle it seemed as if we've already hit nighttime, so maybe I was only allowed to investigate 3, which is annoying, so I probably should have gone for the news service. But anyway, let's carry on. Evening already. Time does fly when you're having fun. The only victim we've yet to visit is Liberal News. Yep. Well, let's not waste any more time, eh? Let's get over there and see what's happened. I agree. Let's head to Liberal. I thought it was going to block us. That's fine. Let's make our way to Liberal News. Let's go speak to my favourite, Niall. Niall is a character that I enjoy very much so. As we are here in West Block, let's make our way to Liberal News, and there might be Dorothy as well. It's almost daytime. Let's speak to your boy, Estelle. Hey Chief, it's been a while. What do you need today, Business with Niall? Yes, I've got some questions on guild business. Is he back from Ron yet? Yep, he should be in the office. I think I saw him going up to the reference room. My boy, Niall, here we go. There he is. Hey Niall, hello. Who in the... Whoa, what you know? You guys, how you doing? Good day, Niall. Well, pardon our intrusion. Oh, it's the bar guy. Your Highness, good to see you, yeah? You have seen Zin the immovable Calvard with you. You got some kind of gang going on here, Estelle. Well, a lot of stuff happened since we last met. How's your coverage of the election in Ron go? Damn well, that's how. Got an article done, thanks in part to you two guys. Speaking of which, what bring you down here by today? Got a hot scoop for your old buddy now? Well, actually, we're the ones who come to like to know something. We've heard the Liberal News received a threatening letter. You guys are investigating that thing? I figured the military would have been taking care of that one. We're currently working on a request from the military, actually. So, do you know anything? Well, I just got back from the capital, so I don't know much. But to be honest, I'd like to hear what you guys know, if anything. That's really helpful now. Come on, you're a newsman, a hound for a good story. Surely you must have a clue on villainous. I don't have time for this. Well, that's a bit impolite, you two. Niall, I know this is a lot to ask, but if you know anything at all, please share it with us. Whoa, Your Highness, you don't need to lower your head to me. For crying. Fine. So, stop the record, but we ain't the only ones who got a letter. Not even close. Leyston Fortress got one, then the Cathedral Airship Company held a Rome bomb, both embassies, and Ourbours Villa. There was 9 in total. Something wrong? Niall, we heard that from the military already. What? Damn it, that was my big scoop for the day. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get much out of this. Well, time to move on, I think. Now, just wait 1 second, Missy. You keep talking like now Burn Star part of Liberal News is gonna have a name worth a pile of crap. Alright, let me let you in on my take of this whole mess. Well, okay. You may want to be brief, Mr. Burns. Fine, listen up. Short of it, my gut tells me it's some kind of huge prank. Threats aren't real. Well, we thought of that too. You sound awfully sure, so. Mind telling us why you're so convinced? Trick is, I got covered terrorist threats like this before, right? But there's no reality to the threat. Threats only work and have power if they describe, or at least imply, something nasty that's gonna happen, see? These letters have exactly none of that. Mr. Burns does have a point. Disaster will be visited upon you does not offer much in the way of a specific terror. Exactly. I've got a hunch, but this isn't something about stopping the signing ceremony at all. It's more about getting people worked up over a threat, and then sitting back and watching the fireworks. I see, that's kind of a good point. There is some sense behind it. I'm still bothered by the fact, though, that so many letters were sent there, and each and every one of them was sent to a place involved with the ceremony. Yes, for a prank, whoever did this seems to know a lot about what's happening. That does seem kind of true on the surface. Think about it, though. All that info would be pretty easy to find through a little digging. Hell, I knew about those places weeks ago. Anyway, I'm gonna get working on the assumption that this is a prank. Maybe you guys should stick your guns about it being a real threat. We can compare notes later, eh? Good idea. Thanks, Niall. You've actually helped a lot. Darn right I did. Just stop by if you want to swap stories. I'll be sitting around here until the pack signed. Okay. Oh, speaking of sitting around here, I don't see Dorothy. She's off working in the bows. I sent her some stags and photos. What? For some kind of special of some kind? Yeah, related to the Royal Army. You remember the old fort the Sky Bandits were using as a base? The one you guys busted? The Army decided those rats had the right idea and claimed and repurposed it as a training facility. They're running airship pilot training out of there now. Oh, okay, neat. So she went off to get coverage of the base then? That's the idea, yeah. I was a little worried about sending her on her own, but you gotta do it sometime. It's all three out on her own, huh? Scary. Oh, wait, speaking of girls out on their own. What's up? Harold Hayworth. Never heard of the guy. Pretty sure he's never been in the classifieds or wanted columns either. Figures. But hey, part of the job, right? If you guys get totally stuck, I'll help you out. You can put them up in the classifieds if you want. I can even have a few people in Crossville I can poke. Thanks, Niall. You're way more reliable than I thought you'll be. I think I need to upgrade my opinion of you. Of course you do. Wait a minute, what you mean? I'm not reliable as before. Just kidding. Alright, let's get back to the guild house. Agate should be back by now. Hopefully, yes. Thanks again, Niall. It was no big. Come by again anytime. Love me some Niall. He's from New York. Even though it's probably an awful New York accent. Sorry, all the Americans watching us. I could do him Black Country. I could try and do Black Country for him. In the UK, it's like Wolverhampton, yam yam, slog this, you know. But I'm gonna instead butcher the American language, butcher the American dialect. Right, back to the guild house we go. We're back. Yo, there you are. Sorry, I know we're a bit late. Where's Tina and Renee? They've just returned just before you did. I believe they're enjoying the spoils of Hardfoot shopping on the second floor. Sounds like they had fun. Anyway, I got a lot to report. Yes, please. I see. Not bad. Sounds like you guys learned a lot. Well, I guess. I didn't get anything decisive, though. Agate, did you find anything? Honestly, I got jack all. The hotel, the cathedral, the airship company. Nobody had a single freaking clue who to send letters. The head guy of the airship company was sweating quartz that a demand for money might come next. At that point, not so much another peep. Damn. Doesn't really narrow things down much. How likely is it that the society's behind all this? I don't think we can safely say that at this point. Their primary focus till now has been on experimenting with those bizarre gospel ornaments they possess. As we know, the gospels can create phenomena otherwise unimaginable. Those devices certainly haven't shown an ability to create threatening letters from nowhere, however. Yes, this doesn't seem like it matches the society's MO. I guess Ron and Size just had me on edge. No, it's perfectly understandable. Regardless, I think we can safely say we've done our part. I'll compile the testimonies into a report. Could I ask you to deliver to Colonel Cid at Royal Villa tomorrow? Sure. We didn't find a sender in the end, so I feel kind of bad, but I guess that's all we can do. Oh, Bright. Agate, did you find anything out about Renee? I did actually, or wait, let me start over. Went to a hotel first. The kid and her folks stayed there about 2 weeks. Same room, entire stay, typical tourist stuff. Checked out this morning. Okay. Then they went to the cathedral. While they were there, Hayworths came to worship a bunch of times. Thing is, the priest who attended them said they felt off when they did, like they were distracted during prayer or something. That's what Miss Hilda said. Yeah. And at the end, the airship company. That's where I found the zip. What? Harold, Sophia, and Renee Hayworth Crossbow, right? There are exactly 0 pages by that name, and actually coming through here for at least half a year. No way, but that is a mystery, though perhaps she traveled by land. Wait a minute, that can't be right. When we first met her, she was talking about landing in an airship. Right, at Air 11. She said short big old lake on the way down. Traveling. It's possible they were traveling under assumed names. Assumed names? Why would they? They must have something to hide, though they should be hiding from someone. Either way, we must know something was wrong before they set out. I've contacted every guild branch in the country about Renee's parents. For the moment, all I can do is wait for more information to come in. As for Ren herself, I think it would be best if she stayed in the care of the guild for now. Yes, I'd feel terrible if she got wrapped up in something. Could you leave her with me, maybe? This mission kind of feels personal now. I was going to suggest that, actually, thank you. The guild will pay for everyone's lodgings while you're in Grand Salle, naturally. That includes rents, so don't worry. Thanks, Ellen. Oh, wait, staying the night. We might not actually need that tonight, you see. Oh, that's quite an invitation. Yeah, I think I'll pass. The castle's a bit rich for my blood. I'm not really keen on staying there. Besides, it'd be easy for Ellen to reach out to one of us at the hotel if something happens.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Might hear something on Ren's parents. I guess I should stay at the hotel too then. Sorry, Chloe. Don't worry. I'll explain the situation to Hilda. I'm sure she won't mind. Zin and I will stay at our respective embassies. The princess showed a tie to our castle naturally. So does mean you two girls will be staying at the hotel then? Parting on these terms would be dreadfully dull. Since we're all together this evening, shall we enjoy a nice dinner at the bar? Good idea. And you know, I'd actually like to hear how you play the piano again, Olivia. It's been a while. Oh, sweet maiden, you know how to pluck my heartstrings. Have you come to appreciate my mature flavor at last, I wonder? I'm going to snap those heartstrings if you keep up. Snapping or no, we should get going. With the good dislodge, it should be hard to find seating. Alright, let's give up the kids and get over to the bar. Sid was second and took the panel out for a few drinks. Ultimately, Mueller and Niall were called to come join. So they passed the pleasant evening grand sale. Shit's gonna happen. Let's split up here then. Chloe, be careful on your way home. It's not that far. I think I'll be fine in the capital. Miss Chloe, you live in Grand Cell? Yes, I do. I'll be staying at my grandmother's house. Well, if you pardon me. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Good night, Chloe. Well, that was one heck of a party. Olivia even dragged poor Mueller into it. Yeah, well, you call up the reporter too, you know. Well, I figured what the heck. Ren, did you have fun? Yeah, I did. The food was good and everyone was talking about neat stuff. Piano music was really pretty too. Yes, Olivia's really good at it. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, he's all hot hair when he calls himself a traveling performer, I guess. Sure you want to duck out already, Gade? Zin and the others still having a lot of fun. Yeah, honestly, I tried keeping up with Zin. I might not have a liver in the morning. Plus, I'm kind of beat from trolling around the city all day, so I'm just gonna pack it in. Fair enough. Let's go over to our hotel rooms then. Pardon, are you the braces and company we're expecting? Forgive me, but we're unable to score a 4-person room for you. We'll be able to accept a pair of 2-person rooms. Sure. How do you want to split them up, Agate? I don't care too much. Set it up however you want. I want to be with you and Miss Estelle. You've been busy at work, we haven't had time to talk at all. No fair, Ren. I wanted to be with Estelle too. Then you should have said sooner, Slowpoke. I know, if 3 of us stayed in the same room, we could share a bed. No, that's okay. I'll let you borrow Estelle for tonight, Ren. Thank you, Tita. I think I just got horse-traded. Then I'll be with you, kiddo. This reminds me of when we were hiding out with Gramps. Now that you mention it, it does. I don't like this. Creepy kid. Well, this room is unlike the one I stayed with Mama or Papa. There's a building outside the window. Oh. I have to share this room for a while. Miss Estelle, what's wrong? Nothing really. More importantly, I'm sorry, Ren. We couldn't find your Mama or Papa today. It's okay. Mama or Papa promised they'll come get me, if you don't mind the search so hard. But Papa are very good at hide and seek. Not as good as me, of course, but still good. So I don't think you'll find them very easily. Is that right? Well, I won't search so hard to find them, but only if you're okay with it. Yeah, it's okay. It's for the best. But never mind that right now. I have 2 big favors to ask of you. Oh, what's up? I can't tell you unless you promise to do them ahead of time. Did your Papa teach you to drive a bargain like that? Okay, sure. If it's something I can do, I promise I will. Yay. First thing is, can I call you Estelle from now on? Call me... Oh, drop the whole Miss thing? Yeah. Tita gets to call you Estelle all the time, and I want to have to call you Miss Estelle. Is that right? Alright, I don't mind. I never stood much on formatting anyway. It's not like I'm your teacher or anything. So you really don't mind, Estelle? I love it. Glad you like it. Call me Estelle as much as you want, Ren. Okay, Estelle. That makes me happy. That's good. So, what's the other thing, Ren? Oh yeah, well, can you tell me why you were surprised when we came into the room? You had this really sad, lonely look on your face. I want to know why. Is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. I've actually stayed in this very room before with someone else. Stepping in here just reminded me of him. Was he your lover? Was this your love nest? Not quite. He's someone I've known for a really long time. We've gotten very close and, well, it's complicated. We're not together right now, though. Oh, what kind of man is he, huh? What's his name? What does he look like? Yikes, his name is Joshua. He has black hair, amber eyes, and he's pretty handsome, I guess. Actually, I really call him more beautiful than handsome, really. Beautiful? Let's just say he made a certain princess, a great princess, in a certain play. In fact, it looked amazing on him. That sounds fun. I do not like this. Can I meet him? When are you seeing him again? I don't really know, actually. Oh, You don't know when you see him again, and that's why you look sad, right? Sort of, but I'm okay. I'm gonna find him and drag him back home, even if it takes years. But then why do you seem so sad? Because I'm sure Joe's off somewhere, in way over his head. I can't do anything to help him, and that makes me sad, I guess. Sorry, Ren. This must be pretty boring since you don't know Joshua at all. No way, it's neat. Joshua's a really wonderful person, huh? Wonderful? Actually, right now I think he's been kind of a jerk. I mean, talk about selfish and ways of saying goodbye and taking my first... First what? Nothing at all. Okay. Yep, I'm all tired. Time to go to sleep. No fair. I'm not gonna sleep until I hear the whole thing. Boy, I messed up that one.
I don't trust this little creepy Ren kid. I don't trust her at all.
After all that, Estelle and Ren went to bed, but remained awake for a little while whilst talking about various things. Eventually, once she could hear nothing but Ren's slow, peaceful breathing, Estelle gave in to the exhaustion which had been piling upon her eyelids and fell into her sleep.
Some shit's gonna go down now. Abandoned mine. Okay. The Jaegers.
Bingo! Bingo indeed. Looks like we found their trail. So, using the revenue mine, just what I expect of Richard's men. This is an excellent hiding place. This is where the Sky Bandits kept their ship hijacked, right? That's right. Estelle and I fought the bandits in a large, exposed central hollow area somewhere further ahead. A nice big open space. Bet our guys are in the same spot. So what do you think? Go in for a heroic charge, or... We've no time to contact the army, but heroics right away, Annalise. First, we need to sneak in and just... see how large forces they have. Come on, right behind you.
This is not gonna end well.
That's odd. This is where they have been hiding as we thought, but I don't see trace of anyone. We totally tracked them here. Where did those intelligence weirdos go? Did they notice us? I didn't think we... Well, let's have a look around anyway. No, this place is an empty shell. Do you see anything, Shira? I'm drawing blank. They were here, but impossible to know if they were just out or if they abandoned base. I don't think any clues as to where they might have gone. About that, I didn't find any mention of where they were going, but I did find this all over the tent. Really? Mind if I take a look? Orgel. These are blueprints of some sort. Looks like for something named the Orgel. At least I'm totally illiterate, and these are plans for a vehicle of some sort. Ooh, Orgel, that sounds cool. What is it, some kind of airship? Well, I'm not exactly an engineer, but I don't think so. These look like... Huh? What's wrong? There's a note in between the pages. I've sent out the invitations. I've got the table and chairs ready. Everything's ready for the tea party. Now all we need to do is bake some crumpets and wait for the guests to arrive. Tea party? That's really cute. It's like something out of a storybook. Yes, which means it's a cipher of some sort. What do they mean by tea party, I wonder? Watch out! No way! How do they sneak up on us? Goodness, there's a fair bit of sneaking, friends. I take it as another trick up your good friend Lawrence taught you. Sierra, I know something here isn't right. Alright, we'll feint one side, break one corner, trying to clean up the rest. Can you do it? Just say when. Alright, go. Right.
Okay, we're actually going to be controlling them. Are we? Okay, we are. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Let's do a cycle whip. It's very interesting. Let's try and take out two at a time. Maybe we should be using these chains here. Might not be a bad idea. Okay, we've got one. There's a crit there. Maybe we should also use some healing arts. Lightning. Is there a way that we can hit both?
No, but I'm curious as this now. Oh, that is nice. See, this is how you set up a good, set up a good tool set, which evidently I have not been doing. But that's fine. Let's use our siphon whip. And then let's just attack regularly.
I'm invincible!
Nicely done. That was. We may have defeated them, but something terribly wrong here. You think they're on drugs or something? I remember hearing that they use some kind of control, like that to control some thugs in Ron, I think. That was one of the cases Estelle solved. But this wasn't like what she described. This was like trying to whip a tree. What great fun. You two aren't half as bad as... Ah, you, what a treat. The weird, creepy kid. You. I'm Enforcer number 0, Campanella the Fool. I'm the one by but one hand of the Society of Ourbours. Oro, finally we decided to step out of the shadows, have we? What exactly are you putting here, boy? Where have the former intelligence division men gone? Answer me. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm a little more than an observer this time. You're asking the wrong person if you want details about the plan. In fact, I barely know them myself, an observer. Anyway, if you wish to attend the tea party, you better hurry. I'm not quite sure where it's being held, but it isn't here. Or shall we share some coffee instead, enjoy the dawn together? Kid, you look pretty young. Are you really part of the society? I don't mean to be insulting or anything, but you might want to get away from them. They're bad people. Oh, very kind, miss. But you know, it's okay to laugh at a fool. That's what he's here for. No worrying about the fool? No, that's quite rude, huh? What? How they were unconscious? Our braces really are naive. If you want to defeat someone, you have to break them into pieces like so. They're puppets. What have you... That's how could you... Do I surprise you? It's easy to break even a well-made toy, isn't it? I'm afraid this is the end of the fool's show for tonight. Farewell, hopefully I can give you an encore someday. Wait, get back! He wasn't there. Shira, I know, honey. At least it was a quick death. I hope they didn't feel anything. We can't simply leave them like this. It's be barbaric, even more so than just what happened. And Denise, try and find some sheets, alright? I'll handle the rest. Right. What? The puppets. Wait on. Shira, I think these are fake. But that... Gears, springs, what looks like cord fragments? I hardly believe it, these are... Archasms, horrible machines capable of independent action. We're going for southern, west country. Father Calvin, what are you doing here? She reminds me, there's hope for my love life yet. Since the little lady over there doesn't know me, I'm Kevin Graham of the Septian Church. Anyway, you're Shirzad Harvey, if I remember right. And with you is Emily's outfit, right? I suppose you'd be off for swapping some stories, would ya? Rah! You're up. Here I come. Josette. Okay. Joshua. He is powerful. Impressive as always, Joshua. You three are impressive too. We defeat them in a single set thanks to your combo. Cut it out. Flattery out of nowhere. This is like the 10th group, isn't it? How many more do we need to hunt down? This should be enough. Royal Army should move on soon. It would probably be best for us to disappear. Right then. Still, what's the society trying to do? Why use these dolls dressed up as Richard's goons? That's the real question, though. Where are the rest of the intelligence men? They're probably gone to the tea party in that note. Those are likely to distract the army from that and make them think Richard's men are still active here. Makes sense. I wish we knew what the hell the tea party was. Well, I hope we don't have much of a reason to help, but sure you don't want to crash the tea party? Braces should be investigating the camp by now. We should leave it to the army and the guild. We'll let them in a note and plans. That'll be more than enough. We're taking care of these freaking puppet things while the guild's busy. We can leave the rest up to that airhead in that group, right? Sorry. Didn't mean to pick you out an old wound or anything. No, you didn't. There's just nothing to do with me anymore. Once the tea party begins, the army will be focused on that. We can move once that happens. Right then. Time to get busy. Interesting. Curious. Curious. The next day, Estelle and went to the royal villa and gave Cid the report on their letters. I see. The report is very thorough. Thank you very much. You investigated this quite well.
I guess. I'm still kind of miffed we can find out who sent the actual letters, to be honest.
This is more than enough information for an initial investigation. Doubt we'll cover the party responsible for it at this stage anyway. If anything, this gave me exactly what I needed. Information to consider against what we might need to defend against. Good to hear. So, what's happening with you and the army guys since then? We finished our initial deployment yesterday. We'll be using the villa as a patrol headquarters until the signing ceremony is concluded.
So that's why there are so many soldiers out and about. I'm guessing that's why there were like no monsters on the road over there.
We conducted an extensive monster hunting sweep this morning. We'll be firing there periodically during the ceremony ends. Too bad you can't do that more often.
Well, you have to do something on the point. Speaking of civilian concerns, about the ghost parents, the one you mentioned yesterday.
I haven't had any reports, but we've gone through any regional gate posts.
Nuts. Nothing to do but wait, I guess.
I will let the guild know the instant we hear anything. For the moment, you've done fine work with this investigation. I'll have your payment wired to the guild ASAP.
Thanks, Colonel Cid. But what should we do now? You want us to help out with the patrols in the capital once we get back?
Well, if you plan on staying in Grand Cell, wouldn't hurt to turn away the help. I do know you're very busy with other matters, however. I wouldn't insist on you staying.
Well, we still have our own situation to deal with, so we'll talk to them about that when we get back.
Sounds like a plan. Excuse me, sir. Belk, what's wrong?
Don't worry, these people can be trusted.
Very well, sir. We've received phone transmission from the headquarters in Leiston. Remnants of the intelligence division have been sighted in the Bose region.
Wait.
No way. Details. The first were sighted by some bracers. I'm afraid we don't have any details on the confirmation yet. However, General Bright has ordered all army stations to stand by at level 2 alert. I see. Thanks, Mr. Belk. I suspect we're going to be busy very soon. No kidding. Estelle, back to the guild, on the double.
Right. Colonel Cid, good luck with the patrols and stuff.
Stay safe, friends. And I think this is a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.